going to go out and operate the wheelchair lift. A couple things will be hard to see when we're out there. Since the sofa is in the way of the wheelchair controller here, they made up this handle knob because the big yellow handle back here won't fit in there because the sofa's in the way. And if you're going to do a manual operation, as it talks about here, you have a malfunctional lift and you need to work it manually. 2 slots cut in the inside of that shaft using this knob. Line it up with the pins there. Quarter turn counterclockwise, and that'll open the hydraulic valve and will allow the lift to be manually operated and go down by gravity. Tighten the valve back up again. Put your yellow handle in here, this yellow handle clipped in the back. And I think there's enough room there to pump it up and down, even with the sofa there. And you can raise it then by pumping it like a floor jack or a bottle jack to operate it manually until you can get the lift in for repair. And a good place to store this or keep it is right in the hole there, should you ever need to use it. This step plate here, if the lift is in operation, lift is out, and you've got a group in here wandering around not paying attention, you've got a fall hazard here. So as soon as they step on this plate and the lift's in operation, you'll hear a loud beep and this red light will flash. Step away from the lift, it's in use before you fall out on your head. Many of you already be familiar with this Braun lift. I'm going to go ahead and confirm the parking brake is on, the ignition key is on, and I think maybe I'll go ahead and, well, we'll see. We'll try it first without starting the engine. Really, you should have the engine running so you're sure that you have plenty of battery power. I think maybe we're okay. We don't want to get carbon monoxide in here for the guys that are still working. Continuing our conversation about the Braun wheelchair lift, to satisfy the lift interlock, you have to have the parking brake on, the ignition on, wheelchair door open, and you should see the 2 wheelchair upper lights illuminate and the handheld controller illuminate. The other thing you need to satisfy, and get a camera shot in the corner here, is the green power light, and this is the lift power toggle switch right here. That has to be up and on, and then you know the lift is ready to operate. If you just stand out here and you get a conversation going and you're not pressing any buttons and you're not doing anything to the lift controller will time out, the green light will go off, and now the lift's dead. So you have to reach in there and wake it up, toggle that toggle switch off and back on, and it'll reset, and then you're ready to go. It's wanting you to perform a lift function. So I'm going to go ahead and press the unfold side of this lower switch. Make sure your coil cord is clear. Bring it down till it stops. Now I'm going to press and hold the down button. The inboard stop plate comes up, the outboard stop plate is off, and we have a fall hazard in there. If you've got a group in there and they're not paying any attention, you don't want anybody to fall out, the operator left. As soon as they step on this platform here, you'll hear the beep tone, and there's a red light inside there flashing. Step away from the door and the lift is in use. Continue pressing and holding it down. You will also have stabilized the vehicle prior to this. We're going to level the vehicle with the jack system. Once the lift gets to the ground, the outstop plate will drop down, and you're going to bring the wheelchair person on board. The instructions tell you to bring the wheelchair lift person and the wheelchair on board with the wheelchair handles facing the vehicle. And then once they're in place on the platform, you want to lock the wheelchair brakes. In addition to using this for a wheelchair and wheelchair person, you can also use it for what's called a standee. You can, somebody that doesn't have the ability to use the steps due to an impairment, you can have them come on the platform and hold on to the two handles, and you can bring them on board that way. So now we're going to press and hold the up button, the upper switch. The outboard stop plate comes up. The inboard stop plate drops down, and an assistant now would be inside there, come to the wheelchair, release the brakes, grab the handles, and bring the person on board. When you're all finished with the lift, you're going to press the bottom switch on the fold side where it says fold, press and hold until it stops. You want to make sure that it's fully folded. If you don't run it long enough until it stops and you hear that funny sound right at the end of the pump, the situation you can have is if sticking out here maybe an inch or so, 2 inches, and when you slam this door and close this door, the mounting stud on the back of the controller. So be sure it's fully folded in. And you can leave it on if you like. It'll time out itself, or you can reach in there and turn the toggle switch off if you like.